It's a vicious culture that celebrates curves on wealthy, racially ambiguous white women while stigmatizing them on black women. One that feeds into a long-held fascination with the aesthetics of blackness while refusing to confront the ugliness of anti-black racism. And it is through their wholehearted embrace of this tension that the Kardashian-Jenner sisters have forever changed the way society thinks about bodies and beauty, forging the standards that have defined the past decade. The troubling roots of the Kardashian aesthetic can be found in this problematic comparison. Bartman was paraded semi-naked, her posterior displayed as a curio for European audiences who could, for a fee, touch her body, a sobering symbol of the exploitation and degradation of black women and their bodies for centuries. Kim, on the other hand, has explicitly benefited from her much-talked-about figure, tapping into an audience that sees her as more than just another white woman, but as an exotic and interesting one. Stay tuned till the end. Black culture. While the allure of the exotic white woman is as old as debates over Cleopatra's racial background, Kim has pioneered its branding as an identity, leveraging it for the creation of a fashion and beauty empire, leaning into the allure of her fame and endless resources to form a brand. Kim is no stranger to making deliberate beauty and style choices that rely on racial performance, then turning around and finding ways to capitalize on it. From sporting Filani braids and attributing the style to another white woman, Bo Derek, to the multiple times she's been called out for wearing blackface by wearing skin-darkening makeup, Kim is no stranger to making deliberate beauty and style choices that rely on racial performance, then turning around and finding ways to capitalize on it. After being accused of wearing blackface for a 2017 KKW beauty campaign, Kim told the New York Times that she would obviously never want to offend anyone and later replaced the photos. Despite a cultural appropriation scandal before its launch, Kim's shapewear line Skims has found a loyal following of customers who trust Kim in her hourglass shape to deliver a product that will support their own curves or the curves they get surgically to look like her. According to a 2018 study by the American Society of Plastic Surgeons, butt enhancing procedures have increased by 256% since 2000. Perhaps it is no surprise that the term blackishing, a portmanteau of black and catfishing that describes a step beyond cultural appropriation in which people alter their appearance with makeup, cosmetic surgery, filters, or digital editing to appear black, first appeared on social media in 2018, well in the Kardashian-Jenner's reign of popularity. Wanna Thompson, the journalist who coined the term, while elaborating on the phenomenon in a viral Twitter thread of white girls cosplaying as black women that featured endless Kardashian-Jenner impersonation, claims that the sisters, who have been chastised for acts ranging from claiming to have started wigs to wearing grills, have played a significant role in normalizing or even popularizing blackfishing with images of themselves projecting racial ambiguity. Her sisters have all followed suit, most notably her youngest sibling, Kylie Jenner, whose dramatic beauty and body evolution in recent seasons peaked with a year-long denial of having lip fillers before admitting to having them in a show confessional. Inquiries about lip augmentation increased by 70% in the 24 hours after the episode aired, according to a cosmetic surgery clinic in the United Kingdom, while the American Society of Plastic Surgeons reported a double-digit increase in lip procedures performed in 2016, the year after Jenner revealed she had filler. She then used the controversy to sell her Kylie lip kits, which grew into Kylie Cosmetics, a multi-million-dollar cosmetics company. In 2019, she sold a majority stake in the company to cosmetics conglomerate Coty. Blackfishing. They've been called out for cultural appropriation for a decade or more now, and it's no secret that they've adopted many styles that black women or black culture have created and made them more palatable. Wanna Thompson recalling when Kim wore cornrows and beauty writers dubbed them boxer braids, rebranding the longtime protective style worn by black women as a trend inspired by boxers. People now think they're imitating the Kardashian-Jenners when they dress, do their hair, or tan their skin in a certain way. The white mainstream popularization of black style or features through blackishing, much of which has been perpetuated by the Kardashians and Jenners, presents a sobering paradox. While it demonstrates that beauty and body standards are shifting as they always have, this change comes at the expense of black women. The shape a person is born with is unimportant, but Kim and other white women with curves like hers aren't subjected to the centuries-long objectification, hypersexualization, and disdain for their bodies that black women have faced. While black women like Florence, FloJo, Griffith Joyner faced racist and classist stereotypes for sporting elaborate nail art and acrylics, long markers of black women's style and self-expression. Kylie was hailed for launching an innovative trend when she began showing off her nail art on social media. "It makes beauty standards adhere even more closely to whiteness," says Ayanna Thompson, author of Blackface, "because it's like, she's so beautiful because she's white, even when she's wearing blackface. It places black women at the bottom of the desirability scale. What's more desirable? A beautiful white woman who can look beautiful even when she's attempting to look black." Some have speculated that the sisters used personal relationships or even advocacy work to strategically distance themselves from accusations of appropriation and blackishing. When Kim and Kanye West's marriage ended, the Kardashian sisters' relationships with black men and the multiracial children they had with them seemed to offer some sort of cultural cover for their appropriation. Allison P. Davis wrote in Vulture, "For performance and profit." Ayanna Thompson argues that the performative yet relatively ephemeral space of social media, where a controversial photo can be quickly posted then deleted, has provided an environment especially ripe for the Kardashian-Jenner sisters, with their combined social media audience of 771 million followers, to experiment with racial performance through blackishing, which she sees as following in the racist tradition of blackface minstrelsy. While she is quick to point out that appropriating and performing blackness is nothing new, she explains that what is new are the methods of broadcasting and marketing it, which the Kardashian-Jenners have done exceptionally well and profitably. Forbes estimated the Kardashian-Jenners' collective wealth at $2 billion in September 2020, the same month the Kardashian-Jenners announced the series was ending. At the time, Forbes also estimated that Kim earned only 20% of her yearly income from appearing on the show. Because of their multiple brands, savvy social media use, and well-established cultural presence, the Kardashian-Jenners' influence and earning potential are poised for a strong future, regardless of their television work. Ayanna Thompson credits their contributions to a new beauty ideal for the mainstream to their white privilege, which allows them to adopt black aesthetics without having to live the black experience. "There's a reason they've done this and made money off of it," she says. "Isn't that the ultimate power of whiteness? That I can enjoy these things, which we may wish to disparage, but that I am not obligated to do so. I get to return to the security of whiteness." Kardashian-Jenner revolutionizing beauty. Even if you've never seen an episode of their show or seen their Instagram feeds, you know how they look. You've seen their aesthetic details replicated on countless faces all over the world. The stenciled, arched brow, the baked powder contour, the inner glow that comes from meticulously charted concealer, and the gradient of the neutral lip pencil, overdrawn just so, topped with a sheer brown gloss. For the majority of the last decade, makeup artists have been inundated with requests for these and other effects. The 2010s will be accompanied in future beauty school textbooks by the faces of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, who have been dubbed America's royal family, which would be appropriate if magazines spent as much time covering the Windsors' body shapes as they did their general comings and goings. The Kardashians are so ingrained in how we consume culture that Kim Kardashian appears as an example search term on Google Trends, implying that when confronted with the possibility of infinite knowledge, a person may first wonder what Kim is up to. When Keeping Up with the Kardashians first aired on the E! Entertainment Network in 2007, it was possible to simply watch the Kardashians, a family ambling through Hollywood-adjacent American life. 13 content-dense years later, it's more likely that you've given them your money as well as your rage, scorn, admiration, and guiltless love. So, please share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. If you like the show, please subscribe to it by clicking on the subscribe button. Also, please show us some love by clicking the like button and sharing the video with your friends and family. To receive updates on our new videos, turn on the notification button. That was all we had time for today. Bye for now, and I'll see you in the next video.